Right now, one narrow stretch of water is threatening the entire global economy. It's called the Strait of Hormuz, and it's at the center of a dangerous standoff between Iran and the United States. Oil, shipping, and even the risk of a wider war all depend on what happens here next. So, why does this place matter so much? About 20% of the world's oil supply passes through the Strait of Hormuz every single day. That includes exports from countries like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and the UAE. If this route shuts down, even partially, fuel prices spike, supply chains get disrupted, and economies around the world feel it almost immediately. That's exactly what's happening right now. The current crisis began in early 2026, when the United States and Israel launched military strikes against Iran. Iran responded in a very strategic way, not by matching military power directly, but by targeting the global economy. They moved to control the Strait of Hormuz. Instead of completely shutting it down, Iran created what experts call a gray zone blockade. That means some ships are blocked, some are allowed through, and everything is unpredictable, which makes it incredibly dangerous for normal shipping. How the blockade works. Iran is using a mix of tactics to control the strait. Naval mines placed in shipping lanes, fast attack boats and drones to threaten tankers, and even reports of selective access, where certain ships are allowed through, sometimes under conditions. So, technically, the strait isn't fully closed, but in reality, traffic has dropped sharply because the risk is just too high. U.S. response. Now, here's where things get even more dangerous. The United States isn't just trying to reopen the strait. It's now moving to control it militarily. That includes destroying Iranian mine-laying capabilities, escorting ships through the area, and most importantly, announcing a naval blockade of its own. So now we have a situation where Iran is trying to restrict access. The U.S. is trying to enforce access. Two opposing forces in the same narrow waterway. Current situation. As of now, the situation is unstable. A temporary ceasefire has already started to break down. Some ships are moving again, but very cautiously. Iran is refusing to fully reopen the strait, and the U.S. is increasing pressure. This creates a constant risk of miscalculation. Why this matters? If things escalate further, we could see a direct naval clash between Iran and the United States, a full shutdown of the Strait of Hormuz, and a major global energy crisis. In simple terms, this isn't just a regional conflict anymore. It's a global pressure point that affects oil prices, economies, and potentially the risk of a much larger war. So the question now is, does this stay a tense standoff or spiral into something much bigger? Because in a place this important, even a small mistake can have global consequences. If you want more quick breakdowns like this, make sure to follow and stay informed.